Look, y'all see the title of the video. This is like my third take as normal. I'm sick, by the way, so sorry if I sound like shit, but look. Halo Infinite is average at best. Gonna get right into it. I have a little script right here. The way I got it labeled is I got pet peeves, and then I got the cons, like the shit that I actually genuinely do not like about the game, and then the pros, you know what I mean, the good shit. So yeah, we gonna start off with the pet peeves. Alright. So first pet peeve, the new Covenant / banished weapons, whatever, they suck ass lettuce to me, straight cabbage booty. I don't fucks with them. The only ones I like is the skewer, which is basically a fucking sniper, and the game is aware of that. You get a no scope medal if you fucking no scope a nigga. The Mangler, glad to see made a return. You know what I mean? The revolver that the brutes use from Halo 3, good weapon, solid. The Disruptor, which is like that new pistol, also, you know, it's alright, you know what I mean? It ain't the best, but like I like it enough where like you know, you put a few shots in, and then if you switch to like your battle rifle, your AR, you know what I mean, you'll light it, you kill a nigga. It's also very effective against vehicles, fucks with it. And then the Stalker rifle, which is, you know, it's like the sniper. It's kind of like the what was it called? It's like what the Jackals use from Halo 2, the motherfucking beam rifle. It's like that. And then the Pulse Carbine, which is like the storm rifle from, I think, Halo Reach or Halo 4. Basically the Covenant's version of the battle rifle. You know, it's 3-round burst, but, you know, plasma. And yeah, those are the only fucking banished weapons I like. I feel like all the other banished weapons they're really shitty. Like, you got, most of them are like they're charge weapons. Like, you gotta hold the trigger and shit, or you have to be like it's just not good. Like, they're good for vehicles though. Like, you know what I mean, when you shoot like a Warthog or not a Falcon, that new aircraft and shit, or a Banshee. I forget what that other aircraft called, that new shit. I think it's called like a Wasp or something. I don't know. That shit. But yeah, they're not, I don't think they're good for like fucking against us enemy Spartan. So that's one pet peeve. I don't fucks with the new Covenant weapons. Oh, also the shotgun, you know, that would be a UNSC weapon, but they fucked that up. It's called like the some Bulldog, don't give a fuck, don't care, it's worthless as shit. It shouldn't take 4 hits to kill a nigga. The classic Halo pump shotguns that they have from the start, from 1 through fucking 5, you know what I mean, is 1 pump and fuck, you feel me, maybe 2 at most, you feel me. But yeah, I don't fuck with the new shotgun. I think that shit is ass. Now another pet peeve is the team colors being your overshield. Now what I mean by that is like now this one is completely understandable, because, you know, the thing with Halo is about customizing your Spartan. That's one part about it, you know what I mean, you want to look unique as possible. So I understand that they use the overshields to, you know, show what team you're on, red or blue or whatever. And hopefully in the future, if they add multi-team, you know, it'll be orange, green, yellow, but I doubt, because this game is half-assed. But yeah, it gets confusing though sometimes, because sometimes, like, if you're on blue team and then the enemy team has like a nigga who's, his Spartan is blue but he's on the red team, you know, when you shoot his shields and shit, you know what I mean, you'll just see like his color most of the time. I understand you still see a little electricity and shit, it'll be red or whatever, but it don't matter. And this also, I'm just gonna get this in here too, the spawns on this game are ass, and this kind of relates to what I'm talking about, the team colors, because like I said, the spawns are like on some Call of Duty shit. Like, you'll spawn sometimes in the enemy motherfucking thing, or the enemy spawn, and like I said, the fucking team colors are your shield. So sometimes you get confused. You think this nigga on the blue team because the Spartan's blue, but no, he's red team, and you spawn next to him because the spawns are fucking shitty butt. And yeah, so yeah, I don't really fucks with the team color shit, like the way it's your shield, but it's completely understandable. I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm not too mad at it. I'm just a classic Halo player, you feel me? I grew up with the game, so I'm used to, if you're playing a team match, it's red versus blue, or green, yellow, orange, or whatever if it's multi-team, but they're not gonna add that. Anyway, another pet peeve, no assassinations. And that makes me upset, because ever since Halo Reach and onward, they had assassinations, and now Call of Duty took that flow, and Call of Duty's assassinated, alright, but then they started putting bats and rats and you know, random shit. But we're not talking about Call of Duty. The point is, no assassinations. You know, which is, it's not a big deal, but at the same time, like, why? Like, I feel like y'all were gonna put assassinations, but y'all kind of rushed the development of the game because y'all had delays, COVID and shit. I understand, but come on, 343. Like, I know y'all was trying to put that in there, like, but y'all just ass. And if they do an update with that, that is pathetic. I ain't gonna front. And anyway, what else? Oh yeah, oddball and capture the flag. When you have the oddball or capture the flag, all other Halos, if you stab a nigga with the flag or you punch a nigga with the oddball, it's an instant kill. Not in this case, you know what I mean? It's like 2 hits or whatever, which is kind of understandable. Like, it kind of encourages more teamwork, but not everybody know what the fuck teamwork is. Like, that's like a new concept to some people. So when you have the oddball or you're trying to capture the flag, good luck. And also the way you hit with the flag is pathetic. Instead of like hitting a nigga with the butt of the shit, like, you know what I mean, like you're trying to stab him, you fucking hit him with the like a fucking riot, like a riot control, some shit. I don't know, some bullshit. Now the last pet peeve, I don't even think it's a pet peeve. I think this is the most despicable shit ever. Cat ear Spartans. They recently added that like a week or two ago, the day of the time of this recording. But yeah, cat ear Spartans. What is this, 5 nights of installation? Like, what the fuck is this shit, nigga? Cat ear Spartans? That furry shit out of here. Alright, now we're gonna talk about the cons. The shit that I actually generally do not like with this game. Shit that genuinely pisses me off. That shouldn't. Yeah, we just gonna get into it. So, cons I despise. None of the classic game modes are they're in the shit. And classic modes in general. So they didn't start off with Forge, and I already know because like they had delay issues and COVID and shit. But look, if y'all having issues, delayed issues, don't release a half-ass game. You feel me? Like, take your time. You feel me? Like, I would love when these companies, when they make their games, they put the full product, and then you do your little updates and shit, your little free updates. You'll just make the game 100 times better instead of fucking putting 45% of the game out, and then you have 100% 2 years down the line when you could have just put it 100% and then 125% 2 years down the line. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I feel like, I don't know. That's like if Leonardo da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa half-ass, put it in a museum, and said, alright niggas, I'm gonna come back 2 years later, I'll finish that bitch up. What the fuck? Anyway, but yeah, when I say there's no classic modes, like, they don't have infection, which is not that hard to fucking, like, they did this with Halo 5 as well. Like, they didn't start, like, they had just basic ass modes, and I know they fixed, like, the motherfucking game mode selection, but they had it where it was basically on random. Like, you couldn't just pick fucking, like, Slayer or whatever, like, or Capture the Flag. It was, like, random. They fixed that now, and they added SWAT. They call it Tactical Slayer, which is, why didn't you just call it SWAT? That's what it's been called for over, like, fucking years, y'all. Just gonna, whatever the fuck. So, yeah, they're putting some shit back. They put SWAT, but there's no infection. There's no griff ball. They added Fiesta, which is excuse me. There is no Forge. Which Forge, me personally, I used to love Forge. I remember especially Halo 3 and Halo Reach. I used to build so many crazy like infection and like big team motherfucking maps and shit. Like, I used to love that shit. Like, I like games where you can create shit, like Minecraft and all that shit. I love to create shit, you feel me? But no, we have to wait for that to be updated because, like I said, the game is half-ass. And another thing is the hit detection be on crack sometimes. Sometimes it work, but good like 55% of the time that shit is on motherfucking meth, crack, and cocaine. Like y'all can see in my last video where I was on the motherfucking turret when that game just dropped. Like, it came out like when I made that video, the game just dropped, and I'm on the motherfucking Warthog, and like I'm shooting at like all these niggas coming out this little like ravine, not ravine, like a little pathway, you know what I mean, clear shot, and I wasn't getting no hits, and my reticle is right on their shit, and like it's stupid. And it's like that with like using snipers, like the stalker rifle, battle rifle, like the hit detection using the Magnum. It can be very, very motherfucking like on crack. Like I said, like it just doesn't work sometimes. And this also relates with the hit detection, melee attacks. Now in Halo, when you melee, I don't know if it's like aim assist, but when the person's like in front of you and you push the melee button, your Spartan will lunge. And I used to think that's normal because like in the campaign and everything, like you just lunge. Like once your niggas in front of you and you push a melee, you lunge a little bit. And you have the energy sword, you can lunge at like a further distance. But no, with the melee be on, like sometimes you do lunge though, but most of the time you don't. Like you know what I mean? Like I think I have some footage of it, but like I be playing and like sometimes it happens to the enemy who's trying to kill me too, but he'll melee and I could just see him like melee, like the animation, but he doesn't lunge, and then he just, you know, now I can shoot him or whatever, or vice versa, because it doesn't. And then sometimes it does lunge. Like I said, I think it relates to the hit detection, and I don't know if that's with the lag or what, but I don't think it is with the lag. I think it's genuinely the hit detection is just off on this game. And yeah, what's another thing? Let me read through this bullshit. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's one of the cons. And now the biggest con I hate is the cosmetics. Now let me break it down. The cosmetics, like making your Spartan custom create a character, whatever you want to call it. It's like it's good, but it ain't. Like, I don't know how they fucked it up. Like, so number one, you have to pick through like 2 or 3 Spartan like armors. I guess canonical fucking lore wise, like it kind of makes sense because there's different Spartans, like Spartan 1, Spartan 2, Spartan 3, Spartan 4s. Yes, that do make sense. But gameplay wise, nigga, like if I want to be Master Chief with like noble team armor or something, like I don't want to have to switch like you feel me, like from, I think it's like Mark 5 or I don't remember what they got it, and then they got that samurai armor which is its own thing. I think that's all stupid. Like, what if I want to be Master Chief with a katana, or what if I want like a Carter helmet and then like fucking the samurai shit, you feel me? Like, why do I feel so restricted? And also the colors, the colors, like on Halo 3 and Halo Reach, that's when like customization was like going off. And I think Halo Reach and like Halo 3 is number 2. Like, those are the best customizations ever. You pick like your primary, your secondary color, very simply, you feel me? And you got all the armor parts. Halo Reach had like the most armor, feel me? Put them all together, you can mix and match this and that, have a fucking robotic arm. Oh, you could have a robotic arm and shit on this one too, but like, what I'm saying is, like, Halo Reach and shit, they did it right, you feel me? Bungie did that shit correct. But 343, y'all niggas is bitch niggas for this, because you literally have to unlock and buy colors. I don't know, like, what is this, crayons, nigga? And like the colorways, most of them are fucking ugly. Like, they're just ugly patterns. Like, it's so stupid. Just have the shit be primary and secondary, you feel me? If I wanted to be red and yellow or fucking orange and white, let me be orange and white, or fucking black and fucking purple. Like, let me pick. Like, what's the point of customizing when it's all restricted? And I also hate the kit things. Like, so the kits are basically like you fucking cosplays like like the famous Halo characters. Like right now, you know what I mean, they got the Reach battle pass, so it's all the Halo Reach Spartans. So you can get the Carter kit, June kit, George kit, Cat. I don't think Noble 6 is on there. I think you start off with his helmet, so technically you can make him. But you can basically cosplay as those niggas, but you can't really like change the colors and shit. Yeah, like basically you just cosplay those niggas. You don't actually play as them. Like it's kind of cool that they have the Spartans have voices, like they talk and shit. Like when you play the game, like they'll say nice shot, person over there, yada yada. But with the kit things, it's not like you're playing a said Spartan. You're still your basic multiplayer ass Spartan. You're not Carter. You're not fucking Cat. You're not George with his like Russian, I don't know his accent, but that nigga had like a fucking Slovakian ass accent and shit. Like you're still like basic ass nigga, you feel me? And you can't, like, it's so stupid. I think it's really shitty, but like at the same time they have like all the classic and like the newer armors, which is cool, but is restricted by, you have to select like what kind of Spartan it is. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's just L customization. And also, don't get me started on the store. The store is shitty as fuck. Like, they just copying fucking Fortnite and Call of Duty, and I feel like this is gonna be a thing with a lot of first-person games, like this Battle Pass store shit. The Battle Pass ain't bad though. They did it where like you buy it one time and you buy it forever, which is cool, I guess. And I ain't gonna lie, I bought it, but like, I don't know, I regret it. The game pisses me off. But yeah, customization. Basically, all I'm saying is customization. That shit is ass. It's ass, but it's not. Like, they have everything, but they make it restrictive for no fucking reason. And yeah. And what else? Okay, yeah, now I got the pros. We can talk about the pros. So the pros with the game, I ain't gonna lie, it can be fun when it works. Like, I feel like I'm playing like Halo 3 a little bit. I like how they did the I don't know what you want to call it, like armor abilities. Like, you got the grapple hook, you got the repulsor on your wrist, you got the shield. Like, you can throw down a shield. Like, they kind of mixed up like the Halo Reach armor abilities with the Halo 3 like equipment shit. It's all like on your character's wrist or whatever. So you can grapple there. You can put a sensor to detect enemies. I actually fucks with that. And one thing I do like about the customization, I like the little AIs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, every Spartan, most of them got like the AI. They're kind of cool. Like, some of them, you know what I mean? Like, I like that idea, but some of the AIs, like, they added Mr. Chief, like, which is that old Halo meme. Like, It's basically an ugly Master Chief drawing, but you have to buy them from the booty ass store instead of like unlocking it like most like the old school Halo. Instead of unlocking armor or doing challenges or trying to beat the campaign on legendary, just that in the third. Yeah, it's none of that. Most of this shit you gotta buy. But I do like the idea of like you have an AI and they all have different personalities and shit. It's kind of cool. I feel like they're gonna add like Cortana or all the other AIs, and you're probably gonna have to buy them because the game is ass. But like I was saying with the pros though, it can be fun when it works. But like I said, there's not like a lot of fucking game modes that are like when it works. Like for example, when I load in a big team battle and it doesn't lag out and it doesn't take like 10 tries for me to load in, I have a good time. I fucks with it. But at the same time, like I said, this game is average because like it's like 50, it's not even 50, it's like 55-45 that I fucking enjoy this shit. Like because like 55% of the time it's glitching out or some shit, and then that 45% I'm having a good time. But yeah, but like I said, we're gonna discuss more of the pros. Yeah, I fucks with the gameplay when it works. What else? And that's it. When the shit works, it's a decent game. But like to make the game better, honestly, y'all niggas should have waited 343. Y'all niggas should have just motherfucking waited. Y'all should have delayed it some more. Release the full product, have Forge, have more game modes, have better customization, then update with all the bullshit. Alright, that's all they had to do. Like if they just release it, like I wouldn't mind waiting 6 to 8 months extra, maybe another year for them to release this shit. You feel me? Honestly, but they don't do that. A lot of companies, it's not just Halo Infinite. There's so many games that they just half-ass it on release and then they complete it years down the line, which is, I don't know. Maybe because I'm not even that old, but like I feel like I'm growing out of video game, like love for video games, because they're so fucking like it's just capitalized and shit. Like I don't fucking know. It's not really. There's no love and art put into a lot of games. You feel me? Not all of them. There is those games that still brings hope in the gaming community, but yeah, this is all just a money grab. And like, and this game's been out for like a month and a half now, but it's still shitty. It's still kind of shitty. But when it works, it's alright. You feel me? It's decent. But yeah. What's good, y'all? It's post-editing me in the future. It took me a couple days to get this recording because like I said, I'm sick. Still am a little sick. I'm feeling slightly better, I guess. I don't know. I can talk a little better. But yeah, just a quick little recap of what I said. Like the cons of the shit I absolutely hate. Cat ears, that's more of a pet peeve, but it's fucking stupid. I fucking hate that. You know what I mean? Most of the banish / covenant weapons, I just do not like them, except for the ones I listed in the video. Maybe I'm just ass with them. I just don't like the fact that they're all charge weapons. Like every single one of them is like charge, or like you need precision, but the precision is hard because the hit detection can be fucking ass. So I don't like none of them. But all the classic weapons, you know, the assault rifle, the battle rifle, the magnum, plasma pistol, the needler, except the shotgun. They don't even have the classic shotgun. They got whatever the fuck that is. I don't even want to speak on that shit. I hate that shotgun so much. But most of the classic weapons and shit, and a couple of the new ones like I listed, I fucks with them. And yeah, and you know, obviously like the energy sword, gravity hammer, you know what I mean, that's just obvious. It's obvious. But yeah, and I didn't mention in the original recording, they needed to add more maps. Like the map selection is they're actually okay maps. They're not really bad maps. I think what makes them bad is the spawns. Like it can fuck it up. But they should have added more classic maps like Lockout, Blood Gulch, Valhalla, you know, all the classic maps, like or at least a couple of them. And they, like I said, they're probably gonna do that in the future down the line, obviously, but I don't care. Like you should have done it in the first place. Like, you feel me? That's how I feel about it. But when the game works, when there's no glitching, when the hit detection on point, when I actually want to melee and my Spartan lunges correctly and actually hits his target, I have fun. I feel like I'm playing like Halo 3 or Halo Reach sometimes. Like I actually do have fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You feel me? That's the review. You know, just wanted to clear that up. Yeah, just added, you know, a little recap. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the review. You know what I mean? Let me know if it was good, like or dislike. You feel me? Subscribe, comment, follow my socials in the description. And I hope y'all have a good day or night or evening, afternoon, wherever you're at and whatever you're doing. Just enjoy life, you feel me? Peace, niggas.